Hello, loves. We're going to do a pick-a-pile reading for the full moon, the Sturgis full moon. And I've got 3 piles here with the rune stones atop, starting with Jira. Excuse me. And this is the rune stone itself is for reaping what you've sown, the natural cycles of abundance. For pile number 2, we have Bracano, and that is the renewal, healing, feminine energy, and emotional growth. And then our 3rd pile is Degas, and it's awakening, transformation, breakthrough moments of clarity. They each come with their own set of 3 oracle cards to go through as well. But I've also got some other information for each one to help you decide which pile you want to choose. So for pile number 1, it's on the depths of abundance. You want to focus on what's ready to be harvested from your efforts, like the sturgeon returning to spawn. This pile explores the material abundance, your career achievements, and the tangible rewards coming your way. Ask what resources you've been building that are now ready to manifest and how to make the most of your fertile period. Pile number 2 is the emotional currents. The sturgeon moon connects to water and emotional depths. This pile dives into your intuitive insights, subconscious patterns, surfacing for release, and the emotional healing. It'll explore what your feelings or your relationships that need attention, what your inner wisdom is telling you, and how to flow with rather than resist emotional tides. And then our 3rd pile is Ancient Wisdom Rising. The sturgeon are ancient, wise creatures that have survived since prehistoric times. This pile focuses on ancestral wisdom, spiritual growth, and life lessons that are crystallizing. We want to ask what timeless knowledge you're ready to embody, how past experiences are informing your current path, and what spiritual gifts are emerging. Each pile does offer a different answer. You may be drawn to one over the other, or you may be drawn to all 3. But sit back, take a deep breath. If you'd like to know what cards are being used, we've got for pile 1 the Green Witch Oracle, the DIY Career Oracle, and Keywords Oracle. And that again is with Jira. For pile 2 and Bracana, we've got the Spirit Messages, Saltwater Spirit Oracle, and the Empathic Card Oracle. Again, that's the Bracana. And for pile 3, Degas, we have the Runestone cards, the DIY cards, Soul Truth, and the Mystic Shaman Oracle. There we go. And of course, I'll also be using the Light Seers deck as well to begin with on each pile. Sit back, again, take a deep breath, meditate on the piles, and see which draws you in first. Hello, this is for pile number 1, for those who chose Jera and the Depths of Abundance. And our question is, what resources have been building that are now ready to manifest, and how to make the most of this fertile period? Whoa, everybody's going everywhere. resources have been building and are now ready to manifest? I've got to ask about these two. Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? No. Is this card meant for this reading? No. Sometimes that happens. Cards pop out. I definitely like to double check. What resources have been building? They're now ready to manifest. And how to make them. Whoa. Okay, I think these two just dropped out just because. These two. Let's check. Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? And is this card meant for this reading? And that's a yes on both of those. Okay. Okay. So we're starting off with the Death card. The Death card really just means rebirth, starting something new. Which kind of makes sense for this being Sturgis moon, because we are moving into new things and remembering things from the past. Were they good memories that are surfacing forward, or things that we needed to overcome at one point, and that's being the renewal? The Five of Wands is definitely showing us that there was a struggle to get through something. What I love the most about this card is that it does show a struggle, but it also shows that being overcome. Do you see how he's reaching? Well, they're all reaching, getting there. But this guy, he's like, okay, I'm right there, right there. What it is that you've been reaching for is right there, ready to grasp what that particular thing is. And you'll have help with that. Three of Pentacles is showing that you're not going to be doing this alone. You're going to have help from friends, family members. Someone is definitely reaching out to help you with this, and working together. All of you working together, you'll be able to acquire what it is that you need to hold on to. Let go of what no longer serves you. Hold on to what it is that you do have, that you've been working with others. See, if all of them work together like these three are, you can achieve what it is that you are needing to let go of, so that you can have that rebirth. And it may have been a memory of something that you wanted a long time ago but never actually went for. But now you're thinking, now is the time. And it is. Now is the time to let go of what no longer serves you, so that you can move forward to go with does serve you. Let's check the career oracle. Now this is a DIY deck, and for each of my decks you'll be able to find the descriptions of them, or rather where to get them, in the description below. This of course are playing cards that I've created myself. So what have you been building and are ready to manifest? I just can't stop but look at this. It's something that you were starting before, as you were building on, and you're ready to manifest that. So what is it? What could it be? One card, Spirit. One more, whichever one you decide. Emotional intelligence at work. The mentor role. Have you been wanting to seek a higher position at your job? Maybe becoming a mentor? Something you've thought about doing before but thought maybe no? This may be the perfect time for you to go ahead and step into that role. You may definitely want to check that. For the Green Witch Oracle, what does the Green Witch Oracle have for you? Fruit, achievement, and success. Take a look at that while I get out the guidebook on it. Okay, you've planted the seeds, watered the fruit, excuse me, let me restart that. You've planted the seeds, watered the roots, and now it's harvest time, babe. The fruit card is all about reaping the rewards of your hard work, reaping those rewards, whether it's a personal win, a goal you've been quietly hustling toward, or just a period of good luck and abundance. You're entering a season of sweet payoff. Don't downplay it either. Celebrate the hell out of your progress. It's time to manifest more. It's time for that rebirth. It's time to manifest more, because success breeds success. Use fruit in your spells or offerings to attract abundance, joy, and prosperity. Place apples, oranges, or berries on your altar, or even eat them with intention. Yes, kitchen witchery does count, so let your sugar rise your vibe. Be proud of how far you've come, but don't stop here. Fruit reminds us that cycles continue. This isn't the end. It's just a fruitful pause before the next chapter. And if you'd like, the affirmation for this is, I honor my growth and embrace the abundance I've created. I honor my growth and embrace the abundance I've created. Now we have the Keyword Oracle. These are harder for me to shuffle. Keywords here is the fresh mindset. And tarot, the Fool is actually the beginning. I like thinking of them as that what is that challenge where you just fall back and let people catch you? Yeah, it's because you have everything you need. So the Fool is not, in this case, what you think. It's not, it's the beginning. It's moving forward. It's being playful. Keep an open mind. Be flexible and adaptive. Innocence. New beginner mindset. This is perfect. I love how this came out. And again, if you're thinking of moving into a higher position with a job or even starting something new, this may be the time to go ahead and do that. Remember, there's help. There's help for you. It may be the mentor that's there to help you with this. But keep reaching for your goal, and you will succeed at that. If you'd like this reading, please let me know in the comments. Also, check the description for timestamps to the other 2 readings as well. I'll see you next time, loves. Bye. Hello, this is for pile number 2, those who chose Burkana. And it is exploring what feelings or relationships need attention, what your inner wisdom is telling you, and how to flow with rather than resist emotional tides. Definitely know these 2. Let me check on these 2 cards. Spirit, Spirit, is this card meant for this reading? Yes. Is this card meant for this reading? Yes. Are they in the order that you want them to be read? And yes, just checking. All right. 2 more. Came out there. Let me just check it. Is this card meant to be used for this reading? No. Is this card meant to be used for this reading? No. Definitely got some emotion running through here. Okay, so let's see, what is our inner wisdom telling us? and how to flow with rather than resist the emotional tides that are here. And we're starting off with the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody that's in your life, or it could be you as well. But he is definitely got it together. He's like, I know the path that I've wanted to take. I'm using my intuition to get me there. This is definitely a relationship card. And he's happy about his decisions that he's made. Do you see how he's surrounded by all these books? Not only is he passionate, but he's also very knowledgeable as well. Uses his intuition and is happy with the relationship that he's made or is making. Love this. He's looking over here at the Queen of Cups. I love the Queen of Cups. And do you see how she's halfway in the water and half not? But the water is still, it's calm. Again, this could be someone you know, who she or he is an emotionally calm person. Is definitely an intuitive person. You can even see how she is into herself, looking deep within, finding that calmness. For her, the tides of this relationship is just that. It's the calmness. Now maybe you've been searching for that. Because here we have the Seven of Cups and the decisions that need to be made. He's trying to decide which of these cups to actually go with. And we've got different ladders going up or even down. Some decisions you may want to steer clear of, and other decisions flow. But a decision needs to be made. So this is more than likely a relationship that you've either wanted to begin or already are in, but you're not sure about it and you need to make that decision. Do you stay in this relationship or do you not stay in this relationship? Definitely want to use your intuition on this, because then we have the World right the World right in behind that, where everything is always the beginning and the end. You're always in that circle of beginning and end. But for this case, this is definitely a beginning of something fantastic. Definitely the beginning of something that is what you've been searching for, what you've been wanting deep within. And it ending with the Seven of Pentacles definitely just shows that yes, you're cultivating beginning and ending in Pentacles, cultivating the relationship, watching it grow, nurturing it. This is really good. Make the decision on whether or not this is the relationship that you're wanting to continue. Once you've made the decision on what it is exactly that you want, you can take this calmness and excel with that. And then just nurture it. Nurture it. Watch it grow. Watch it grow. This is beautiful. I'm going to use the Saltwater Spirit Oracle. I do have a booklet for this as well. Let's see what Spirit has for this reading with the Saltwater Oracle. Solitude. It's time to take a step back. Allow the universe to take over. It's time to take a step back and let the universe take over. Well, let's see what else the book may have about that. Give me just a moment while I get that pulled up. Well, how interesting. Why are you not showing me this card? I apologize. This has never happened to me before, but my guidebook does not have this particular card. But I'm positive it goes with this reading. Spirit guides. Is this card meant for this reading? Yes. Just a question because I feel it so strongly. Is it meant to go along with the Seven of Cups? That it's time to take a step back and allow the universe to take over. So in that decision making, definitely look into your intuition for that. Cups are also looking into your intuition. All right. And we've got the Spirit. Interesting. The Spirit messages as well. Let's see what we have for the Spirit messages. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. My. Sit back and be patient. Everything will come together for you. And then I also have the Empathic Oracle. Whoa. Just checking. Spirit, or either one of these two cards meant for this particular reading? No. Let me just check. Is this card meant for this reading? Is this card meant for this reading? I just wanted to make sure of that. Sometimes they jump, sometimes they don't. Gates. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what gates have. Today I choose to choose. In this, I will begin to learn the dynamic of the energetic context of the presence to growth in choice. Let me repeat that part. In this, I will begin to learn the dynamic of the energetic context of the presence to growth in choice. So many times as an empath, two differing possibilities collide. The rambling in your thoughts, the experience of what your feelings are, and then the energy that presents itself from within or from outside of self. An experiential crossroad that is very real and at times with no clear answer because of the overload of information. This is where the gate derives its power, the duality of choice. Step into or freeze in the fear of mistake. The real gift awaits. The real gift waits on the other side. The place of energetic learning and strength that is gathered from the choosing to climb and move up and forward into the gift of who you are. And the question here is, am I freezing in activity because I feel there is no clear direction of where to go or what to do? Know this, there is no wrong choice. There are only opportunities waiting to be experienced. Each choice will bring you closer to your most authentic expression of who you are. So there is no wrong choice. But a choice definitely needs to be made so that you can go to the other side of the gate. Well, this is the reading that I have for pile number 2 in Bacana, and I do apologize for the salt water guide. Interesting that I could not find this particular one in the book. If this reading resonated with you, please definitely let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. You may want to check the reading for pile number 1 or even pile number 3. The timestamps for those are in the description. Till next time, bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is for those who chose pile number 3, the Degas. And for this, we are wanting to know the timeless knowledge. What timeless knowledge are you ready to embody? And how is your past experiences informing your current path? What spiritual gifts are emerging? pure clarification purposes. Spirit, the 5 cards that I have in front of me, are they all 5 meant for this reading? Yes. Okay. Let's see what... Interesting. Oh, this is interesting. All right. So how are your past experiences informing your current path and the spiritual gifts that you have? Okay. So we're starting off with the 9 of Cups. And definitely we have satisfaction and emotional fulfillment, wishes that have been granted, contentment. You're definitely happy with how your past experiences have been going, and the current path that you're on is moving you toward more satisfaction, more contentment. Looking at that with the Justice card coming right behind that, that's even more so saying that, you know, things are balanced. You're not seeing an imbalance in your life, but you are definitely seeing a definite balance that you have with your emotions, with karma, with how things have been going. Your karma is aligned. In that, there's a balance there. I love that. And the Ace of Swords is coming in with some new thoughts, some new ideas that you may have. But this may also bring in some challenges. As we've got the 3 of Swords coming with, there may have been some heartbreak, or maybe heartbreak coming. So we've got some challenges that are coming. But the good news is that we've also have the 3 of Cups, where there's friendship or family coming together to work things out emotionally. So this path that you're on, where things have been working out perfectly, there may be some challenges ahead, or maybe you're going through some challenges now, but things definitely look toward the good, with help from friends, family. That path is definitely something that I would say is going to end in a good way. There'll be some celebration and joy coming in here. Excuse me. I've got my DIY rune stone deck. And let's see what this spirit says with this, with your current path, and what gifts are emerging. What gifts are emerging through this? To me. Okay. What gifts do we have emerging? And I'm sorry if you hear the cat in the background. She doesn't like it when I leave her and she wants to play. But she doesn't want to come to me. She wants me to come to her. All right. We've got our cycle rune, starting off with, excuse me, our cycle rune. And it's in Ingu's. It's being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences, and seeing the humor. You are prepared to open the will of heaven. It looks as though this card definitely needs to be with this. Freeing yourself from any unwanted influences. What else do we have from Spirit on this card? From this deck, excuse me. I don't feel like that's the only card. I could be wrong. Or not. And we have mana as upside down. Be clear with yourself. Look inside. And break past habits. That sounds like it's also going with the Three of Swords. Be clear with yourself. The beginning of something new. And break past habits. So that you can be free of those to move forward. Let's see what does the Soul Truth deck have for us. What is the Soul Truth deck saying today? Oh, look who's excited to come in here. She doesn't want to wait for me after all. Oh. Okay. Okay, interesting. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Did you bring that in? Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move toward your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. Today's soul action is no more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. Ooh, so the beginning of thought. Don't let this scare you. Just do it. Do it. No more thinking it over. Do what you are really made of. And we've also got the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I do have a guidebook for this one. Or rather, I have it on my iPad, so it may take me a minute to actually find the answer. But what does our Mystical Shaman have to let us know what your current path and what spiritual gifts are emerging from that? What spiritual gifts are emerging from this path? One card, please. Okay, since you want to do all that. The Gatherer. Oh, Gatherer. One moment, let me see what we have for the Gatherer. The Gatherer. Before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person only sees barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. Do not wander too far afield and search for what Spirit has already provided. Practice paying it forward, being thankful in advance of receiving. If you are in a scarcity mindset, open your heart to look beyond current conditions, and you will find the bounty being offered to you. Practice sharing, not hoarding. Practice sharing, not hoarding. That gathering, the gathering of joy and people together. Well, loves, this is the reading for pile number 3. If you haven't already, you may want to check out in the timestamps below for pile numbers 1 and 2. Please follow, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what did you think of this particular reading? Did it resonate with you or not? Until next time, bye, loves.